Hello, it is Monday, and here I am, Araya, with Invoke Healing, psychic medium, energy healer, counselor, coach, dragon master, and my healing takes in so many aspects, depending on what the client needs. A lot of tools in my belt, but today, I've been working on a dream for a while. Spirit led me a year and a half ago to finally dive into my healing work full time. And so that was a dream, that was an inspiration. And today, interestingly, in the middle of the night, I was thinking about burnout actually, and spiritual burnout and what that is. And I thought that's what I would be talking about today. And then I woke up feeling, Martin Luther King inspiration. A few days ago, I posted a image that I had taken with the caption that the power of your imagination is the only thing that's limiting you. And I truly believe that. And so with that post, with that in mind, I spent the weekend with an incredible group of healers, an incredible group of people who are entrepreneurs in spirit, building soul-based businesses. And that just inspires, it gets you high. You're on this incredible openings and triggers and breakthroughs. And you spend 3 days with people that just constant motion, constant energy, and the group energy dynamic just, tenfolds it. So what's interesting coming off of those is how sometimes you can go into a depression or a down right after that because you're in this energy field for several days in a row. Maybe you do a weekend workshop and you come back super inspired, and then all of a sudden Monday or Tuesday morning hits and you're like, I just want to lay in bed all day. I'm sort of doing that today, to be honest, with the holiday and my boys home. We're having a leisurely day because I'm feeling that downswing. And it got me thinking about Martin Luther and his dream. And you know what? Your dream doesn't have to be as big as his. His was huge. His was incredibly moving and powerful for the whole world, but especially the United States. And I realized, you know what? How many brick walls did he hit? How many times did he just get stopped in his tracks with where he was headed, or, a direction he wanted to go, and boom, he hits a brick wall, and, resistance that way. Every time there's growth, there's resistance, right? So I just realized, I was like, everyone looks at the people that are living their dream and they're seeing them in their limelight. They're seeing them in the height of their day. How many times have we seen historical recaps and coverage of his speeches, of the powerful moments in his journey? And all of, when somebody's living their dream and they're on stage and you see them and you think, that's what I want. And that's what they wanted. But I tell you what, there's all that blood, sweat, and tears that goes into that. There's all the highs and lows of the journey. And how do you get through that? How do you not get to burnout and not even chase your dreams? How do you even start? I know a lot of you out there are, if just like me, was working a regular job, working for somebody that you're in a job, it's not passionate for you, it's paying the bills, it's maybe a comfortable living, but there's something niggling inside of you. There's something that's just eating away going, I really want to be doing something else, or I'm so alive in my passion on the weekends. I'm so alive when I get to do this. And if it was been niggling you, like, how do you break free from that? How do you actually get to the place where you can drop everything and chase your dream? And it's all about those baby steps. It's all about one foot in front of the other, continuously making action steps towards that. Have your inspiration, have your dream in front of you. I swear to God, I have it posted on my whiteboard. I have it posted, on my bathroom and bedroom mirrors. It's all around me so that I see every day where I want to head. What do I want to call into myself? And so on those days, like waking up, didn't sleep super well, was actually focused on this whole talk about burnout in the middle of the night, and woke up just not rested. I know you guys can relate to that. And I thought, we were going to go skiing. We had these big plans. And I just said, we need a day at home. We need a day to just chill and recoup and find it within me again to get on to the next wave. And that's how you do it. You just keep going. You keep visualizing and affirming every day verbally to yourself, and in front of a mirror and to as many people as you can, where you want to go. What are you creating? What do you want to see happen in your life? And then find something, find an action step every week. Maybe you are in that other job and you've got to create an exit plan or a vision of how long you're going to stay there before you chase your passion. And maybe you're still trying to define what your passion is. Maybe you get some help and some inspiration to get through those blocks from an outside coach. Maybe you get some healing to move through some things so you can actually see and connect to your passion and your purpose. But it's that actually taking movement forward that's going to get it there. And then when you're actually in it, I guarantee you, just like I am, and just like all the people I know that are entrepreneurs and chasing their dream, you're going to hit those roadblocks. And you have to have the courage within you to just keep affirming it, to just keep saying, yes, this or something better, God. Bring this to me, show it to me, show me the next step, because I'm willing. I know this is my gift that you planted inside me at the moment of conception. When my soul met this body, there was a reason, there was a purpose. You got to find it. You got to inspire it and wake it up inside of you, and then you just got to keep going. And when that burnout hits and when you're like worn out of trying to chase it, keep going a little bit further, because I guarantee you, people like Martin Luther King, people like Tony Robbins, people like Cher or Madonna, that they didn't start with an easy road. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And there's so many people on stage saying this, I know, but I'm here as one that's maybe more ground level to you, that's maybe able to say, yeah, a year and a half ago, not even, I was still working part-time up to last June, until I was able to get my exit plan in place, to give a couple months notice so that it was honorable and that I could say, I feel good about this and I'm ready now to dive full time. And it happens. It can happen. And you just need to just want it. It's desire and it's constant affirmation. And so I hope that inspires you. I want to inspire you, and I want you to mark this, save this video if you need to in your video cache or in your bookmarks or whatever, so that you can go back and listen to it when you're chasing your dream. If you know you hit those burnout cycles, when you know you hit those down points, find someone, whether it's this video or somebody else's, that is going to lift you up, pick you up, say, pull up the bootstraps, let's go. Another action step today, you can do this. You can do this. And so that's just what I wanted to share today. Keep in mind all of those people that are out in the forefront, in the limelight. They started small. They started as a nobody. They started on a back street knocking on doors. They started singing in pubs or, music festivals, small things, music contests, singing contests, whatever it is, whatever your passion and dream is, it is possible. You just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, visualizing it and asking God, what can I do today towards my dream? What is the next step for me right now today? And then do it. Whatever fear comes up, I swear to you, there's going to be fears. Okay, people moving into doing Facebook Lives to get their marketing done. I don't know why it wasn't as hard for me. It wasn't as unnatural for me to get on and do Facebook Lives, but I have friends in the same coaching, mentoring, business program that I was in that still struggle. That's a big fear block for them, and maybe it is for you. Maybe going and talking to a loan officer that you need to do, or bringing people on board, or finding the right team that you need to create something with. You just have to keep asking Spirit for that guidance. And maybe you need a meditation course to learn how to do that. That's possible too. There's tools, there's things out there to help, but you have to find the inspiration within you. And so I encourage you today for that. I am going to pull a card for us on that. I do want to share someone I recently found that's chasing her dream. Starting small, been creating incredibly beautiful things. You can't see what I'm wearing today, so here I will actually raise it up because it looks so beautiful against the green. This piece, this pendant I just purchased. Happy Hippie Jewelry. Jillian Andruli is a local here in Reno. Talk about incredibly talented and vision of pulling a piece together, pulling artwork and doing custom pieces. She's chasing her dream and I want to support that. And so I will actually post her link in the comments below so that you can check it out. But take that as an inspiration. Whatever it is that you love to do, find a way to take it to the next level. Find a way to step into it in a bigger way. And let's pull a card, because I love my Archangel Tarot deck. And maybe you don't know, one of my dreams right now, I've been working with the dragons for 10 years. I work with dragon energies. I wrote a book 10 years ago called The Dragon Within at dragonwithin.com. And I'm actually doing a book club because the dragons have finally stepped in again in a bigger way in my life. And they are showing me that part of my dream, part of my purpose and reason for being here is to bring their knowledge, their energy, their healing, their love in a bigger way to this planet. This planet is, they're part of the gatekeepers and guardians for this universe, specifically in creation. They came forward to help God out on this one and be the matrix keeper, so to speak. And so that book, I've never offered it before, but I had a vision of actually creating a book club with 10 people, up to 10 people in it, that could dive into that work and really start bringing it out in a large energetic, a group dynamic where people could ask questions, feed off of each other's questions and information sharing and experience sharing, but also to be able to take people in with meditation with what I bring, because when I call in the dragons, it's exponential energetically and really creates some transformation. So that is starting tomorrow night, and there's still a few spaces. If you go to Invoke Healing International, Araya Anra, so at invokehealing.arayaanra is the business page. There's an event there, and I will actually post that link in the comments as well. That's one of my dreams and visions. You just got to keep it out there. Whether anyone joins your first, second, third attempt at something or not, keep putting it out there, because it will build enough energy and it will happen. And I'm here to tell you that you just got to step into it. And I'm going to pull us a card. Let's see which archangel and dragon are present with us today. And I'm feeling Ezekiel step in. That might not be the card we draw, but I do feel Ezekiel's presence with us. Just fanning the flames of that inspiration to anyone who's watching this, that you are going to have a call in your dream time, actually, from Ezekiel, who's going to come and work with you to help find that inner inspiration. And I'm just going to call in and see if there's a dragon that wants to come and do the same. And I'm feeling immediately the gold dragon. So the gold dragon is from Orion. Comes through the belt of Orion. Carries a very powerful message. Consent, and it's centered around love. The gold dragon brings the frequency of love. The gold, silver, and copper work together. Copper is the dragon that carries the wisdom. There's a lot more to that, but when a love, power, and wisdom trine happens, there's extreme power in creation. And so the dragons work in trines. And the copper dragon being the wisdom, the silver dragon being the power, and the gold dragon bringing in the heart. And so the gold dragon's wanting to come also in your dream time. So if you've never experienced dragon energy, don't be afraid of it. It's one of the most powerful loving forces in the universe, other than second only to feeling the archangels and God's love. It's a different frequency, as high and tangible, as powerful as the unconditional love of the archangels. I would say the love of Creator, that divine love that comes in when we do healing work and allow space for it, is the only experience I've had beyond the energy I receive from the dragons. But the frequency of the dragons is incredible to experience. So if that hasn't been in your field before, if all of a sudden you're drawn to dragons or feel a presence around you that you've never felt before, just open and say hello, because that gold dragon is probably going to bring you a gift in your dream time. And now let's go ahead and draw a card. And that's another dream of mine. I'm actually in the process, because I know there's dragon oracle decks out there, but they aren't carrying the right frequency for the work that I feel the dragons actually bring to the planet. So I'm in creation with that. Really excited about that at some point. And just putting that out to the universe, confirming it, affirming it in front of an audience of people that is indeed going to happen at some point. All right. So this card is for what you, whether you're watching now or watching the replay, need for that dream to follow your inspiration and get past the burnout. And we have the page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So that tells me that everybody that's going to be tuning into this already has some idea about what inspires them, what gives them their passion and purpose, and whether they are focused on it or just have had a niggling idea, a little tiny idea up here like Tinkerbell about it, that essentially is just time to get to work on it. You know what it is, clarify the vision, and get to work. And it looks like for some of you, scholarships or the pursuit of education, that some certifications might be in hand. And what I find, what's coming through with that as I speak, is that trainings and certifications aren't necessarily about the end result of what you actually take away hands-on knowledge-wise, but the connections that you make during that course that are going to lead you down the next path. Because the path towards your dream is going to fork again and again and again to keep refining, realigning you to the truest, highest path of that purpose and passion. So knowing that along the way, the things that you're drawn to do and participate in are oftentimes, and it feels really specific to this, about the connections you're going to make in that group, in that course, that are going to take you to the next part of refining that dream. So just trust that. And an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. So pay attention to any visits in the dream time from Ezekiel or the Golden Dargon. And it does feel like there's actually, with that, an external human opportunity that's going to sort of like spark something for you. That you're going to have an opportunity offered that just sort of like hits a chord of, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I need to do for the next step, for the action step towards my dream. So with that, happy Martin Luther King holiday. I hope you're having a restful day or a very active day, depending on what space you woke up in today. And know that you are divinely guided, supported, and loved through this process. And I'm so grateful to have you here tuning in, whether it's now or later for my playback folks. Keep the book club in mind. You do need to register by noon tomorrow, because it does start in the afternoon at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for 2 hours, and it's every Tuesday for 6 weeks. And that might be adjusted based on how many East Coasters or West Coasters, or if we get any Australians in, just to accommodate everyone to the best time zone. And I have also put it out there that if there are people in the UK and Europe, English speakers, that want to do one, I'm willing to put one on that works for your time zone. So go ahead and email me your interest at ray@invokehealing.com if you're interested, even if it's not the right timing, to keep you on the list to sort of sort out a group time for the UK and Europe. That said, I do individual sessions, one-on-one. I do a 3-month transformation springboard program with my work. So using psychic mediumship, using my psychic capacities to hone in on where you're blocked, what's keeping you from really transforming and taking hold of that dream and running with it. Maybe blocks with family, maybe blocks with relationships, career, finding your purpose. There's something energetically within you that's holding you back, keeping you stuck, spinning your wheels is how it feels a lot of times, especially when we're getting to that burnout phase. And you just need a little push forward or a little clarity, because my motto is that a moment of clarity can change everything. And that's what I do in session. I use my psychic gifts to go in and get that clarity, and then my energy healing to help break it up, dissolve it, move it out, and my coaching to actually give you the next steps to help integrate it and hone it in, bring it into your life in a solid way, and really shift the old pattern out. So if I can be of service, please message me. I would love to be. And wishing you well until next Monday. I'm here every Monday. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.